Hey guys, welcome back to my sewing room. I'm Kelly and you found me here on Pick and Stitches. And today I just got in the latest order from Connecting Threads and I'm super excited because I can finally finish this quilt, which I had a couple cutting mistakes. It happens to the best of us and I want to be able to finish it out. But I also bought some fabric to use on some applique and I used their true color match and I cannot wait to see if it really worked out for me. So let's jump right on in. Okay, guys, I finally figured out that it's the label that these come in. You know, for a while, I always wonder, like when the box would get here, I'm like, is that Connecting Threads or is that what's come in? It says like, I can't even remember now. I took the label off the box for safety purposes, but I feel like it's Crafting America or something like that everything kind of comes in from. But I am super excited to see how this stuff matches. Okay, so we have the applique project coming up. And so that is these fabrics here. And I wanted some background fabrics that I could use kind of interchangeably. So that's what I bought. And this is one of the ones I wanted to try. This color is called Blue Jeans. And when I was looking at it online, it looked like it might be in the same wheelhouse as that. I am not sad about that, you guys. That's really close. Now, I did not have this thread to compare it to. So I think I got one of the threads in here. Let's see. Yes. Yes, Blue Jean. So what happens is these fabrics and threads are all, and it's their cotton 50 weight threads at Connecting Threads, all have the exact same dye color. I don't actually know if it's, I mean, I would assume it's not the same dye lot. I'm not sure how they manufacture it, but the net result is it is supposed to be exactly the same color. So what I like to do is pull my bins out. In fact, let me show you. And this is what I did a couple weeks ago. I pull my bin out and I'm like, oh, I need to match this fabric. Let's see what they have that's in that wheelhouse. Now, I didn't have this thread, so this was kind of a guess. And it's not exactly the same color, but that's not their fault. That's my fault because I didn't actually own it. I was trying. Hello, Lego. There we go. So this is 50 weight cotton thread that we all piece with all the time or do our applique with. But if you had to applique on this fabric, it is the exact same color. And I will get you guys some really good close-ups. I may even take it outside in the daylight so you can see this is the same color, like the exact same color. So when I want to match a fabric, I get my fabric out, I get my thread out and I look at it and I see what matches and then that's what I order. But again, this one I didn't have the exact color, although obviously I have some colors. So yay.
Okay, so here's the blue jean. Here's the blue jean thread. And as you can see, I mean, it is almost invisible on there. It looks fantastic. And then here is my blue that I was trying to match. So it's not quite the same color, but I am really pleased with that. And I definitely am going to be able to use it. So that is awesome.
Okay, so what's next? Okay, so I ordered more of this because I cut it wrong. Ever cut anything wrong? It just makes me want to cry. It makes me want to cry. So this one is on the diagonal and I am in love with it. And it is from their Merry All the Way Christmas fabric. And so you can see it on these blocks behind me. I've got two different stripes. It's the one that's got the center kind of coming together there. And I'm really excited to be able to finish the rest of that quilt.
So that is my on the diagonal candy stripe, and I think that is going to be so super cute as a binding. It's already on the diagonal. It's called Christmas Stripe Multi, and that's from the Merry All the Way.
All right, what other colors did I decide to try? So this is a color called Solid Fern, and I think this, let's see. See, I'll know if it was a guess because I bought the thread because I didn't have it. So this is herb. Maybe not. Do I have fern? Let's see. Maybe I already have it. Let's see, what would you match? Maybe I didn't buy it. I could have been crazy. Oh, I'm going to have to go look up the numbers. So on the top of the spool, it has a number, and that is what you would look up on their website in order to see what fabric it is. And I know this is not the intended purpose of how they organize their stuff, but we'll get there. Okay, so I don't think that's going to be a match for my project. I think that was a wild stab in the dark, but I don't think I bought that that thread either.
Okay, so here is the fern, and I am not probably going to use it in this project, but it is still a really cute color to have. It's definitely a little bit more Kelly green.
So let's see about our next one. So this is Herb, and I picked up the thread as well, so I did not know this was a stab in the dark again. Sorry, I know all the plastic is loud and yucky, but I can't help it. All right. So there's another exact match, and it looks a lot darker on camera than it does here, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Look at that.
Definitely has some more browns in it like I wanted. I did not have this one either. So look at that thread. I mean, it's totally gonna disappear into, if I could quit making it snap, that fabric whenever we applique. It'll be like it wasn't even there. So that is awesome.
Next on the agenda, I bought a backing, and this is huge and heavy. It's called Starflower, and it's a white and cream. So let me get that on the close-up cam for you guys. Got a whole stack of stuff going on over here. I'm really trying to find more 108 backs. It's just so much fabric savings for me. I feel like I'm always making a quilt that bridges the gap between those two. And I feel like I'm always bridging the gap between sizes. And so having that 108 really makes a big difference for me.
And I end up doing a lot of dark backings, but this is a 108 that I think is really subtle and fun. I think that it's going to look great with whatever quilting that I do. I think it's going to be really versatile, and it's going to kind of not be so stark that the stitching stands out too much on the backing of the quilt, which is always something I'm a little worried about.
Okay, so the other colors that I bought solid red.
And it is just a solid red. I did not have this thread, but I was looking to get something that would tie nicely there, and I'm really pleased with that. I think it's definitely going to work for our snowflakes.
So then next, I thought I would try Glacier, and I think the blue jeans turned out pretty nice. And then I think Glacier is going to be a pretty close match as well. I think the blue jeans is a little bit better. I'm just holding them up next to this fabric. Blue jeans is solid blue jeans. Looks a little bit gray to me. Like I would call this color gray, like a steel blue, but not blue jeans. Blue jeans to me, I don't know, feels like denim, feels like darker. But I'll put these on the close-up camera so you guys can see them.
The blue jeans almost pulls a little bit grayer by comparison. So it's kind of right halfway in the middle. I think I could probably get away with either one, but I think the blue jeans going to be a better match for us on this particular project.
So I have one other one to try, and this one is called Solid Blue Mist, and it's a little bit lighter than my other ones. Let's see if I have that thread. Nope. I think this is the Glacier, because I feel like I have two of those. And so that was a problem. Here I am pulling out thread. Yep, that's Glacier. And I was just trying to get the closest possible match because I want to cheat on the applique. I just want to cheat on the applique. So that's the glacier with the thread. And then here's the solid blue mist. So we've just got a couple of colors that are really close to each other there. And then last but not least, I had another cutting mistake. I don't know what my deal was this week, guys. I just wasn't paying attention, or I was too distracted by the kids, but I bought some more of the Santa print from the Merry All the Way. And I think I got half a yard. I didn't want to have to go back and do it again. So here we go. All right, so that's everything I got in my box, guys. I do like this True Colors. It is nice to have kind of a reference to go back and forth. Now that I have some more of these threads, that'll be easier to match. And let me know what you think. Have you ever used the True Color mapping to help you figure out what you needed? If you like watching these unboxing videos or any of my other tutorials, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. And if you have any other ideas on how you've used this True Colors technology that they have over at Connecting Threads, I'd love to hear it, because I think it's a wonderful tool and I'd love to make sure I'm utilizing it right. So until then, guys, I will see you next time.